So, hello everybody. This is Katrina McCurdy, and I am taping one of my great customers, Cathy Tucker. Say hi, Cathy.
Hi, how you doing?
So, I am with Cathy today in her beautiful home, and she's going to be talking about one of her favorite pieces with Prince's house, and she's actually going to tell you a story that she told me about the other day in reference to her wonderful meatballs. All right, Cathy.
Okay, hi again. My name is Cathy, and I want to talk to you about Prince's house. I have not been coached to do this. I have not been bribed to do this. This is sincerely from my heart. First of all, when you think about Prince's house, you're going to say, oh my gosh, the cost is so much. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive. Oh my gosh. But let me tell you this. I was talking to Trina the other day, and I had to prepare a large aluminum pan of meatballs for my church. And I thought I was going to be smart and do them in separate in my old, because I didn't want to use, this is my princess wear here. And of course, I just love it. I always put on display or whatever and be like, oh, I don't want to use this one. But anyway, I used one of my old pots that I've been using for years. And, I always do half and half, half in this, put in the pan, and then the other half put in the pan. And I was using some soy sauce. Sweet and sour sauce to saute them. The meatballs are already done, so it's a matter of getting the seasoning in the meat. So that means you have to marinate it and heat it and lower it, heat it and lower it, and then let it cool. So as I had these on the stove in this pan, this El Cheapo, okay, I learned. I've had this for years. I put in the pan, put the sauce in, turn it on low, put the top on. Well, you go check it, you stir it. Well, anyway, I started noticing that the meatballs were sticking to the bottom of this pan, okay? And I'm like, no, and I'm, stirring and stirring, and then I put the top on, I come back, and, stick it to the bottom. And I'm thinking, oh no, this isn't gonna work, because it might burn. Mm-hmm. So I said, what do I do? So I looked at my princess. I looked at my princess here, and I said, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to use my princess. All right. So I took the meatballs out of the pot, this here, and there was a great big burn spot right there, mm-hmm. which I had to literally scrape, get the meatballs out. And I'm like panicking because I have to have these meatballs for my church. Mm-hmm. So I took out the meatballs and I put them in an aluminum pan, but I put new meatballs in my princess pan, pot, okay? And put the sauce in there, put the top on, and turned it on low. And of course, every 5-10 minutes you check on it and stir it, mm-hmm. because you don't want, as you know, sweet sour sauce is a syrupy type of, and it can stick like honey, and then it can burn like sugar. So you want to stir frequently, So anyway, I put it in there, stir, and I usually do it for about 30 minutes to an hour, and never stuck. It never burned. It never, nothing. It just cooked. So what I did was, after these cooked, I put that in another aluminum pan, took the ones that I had cooked in here and put them in here. But prior to me doing that, I tasted the ones that had cooked in this princess ware, and I tasted the ones that were done in my El Cheapo. Okay, look at this. And I mean, you would think this is a good pot, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not. It looks okay, it looks like it's been broken in and all, but this will burn. And the meatballs, actually, and I was shocked, the meatballs in the princess ware taste better than the meatballs that had cooked and almost burned in my homeboy here, okay? So I was like, no, this can't happen. And I'm thinking, and lo and behold, this cooked better, okay? So here I am soaking this in bleaching water, big burn, had some of the meatballs burned. But when I dumped the meatballs out of here and put them in the aluminum, pan to transport, I was able to take a plastic, always use plastic or, rubber, never metal, and actually scrape all my sauce out, okay, through the drip thing here. And to be honest with you, this is what I did. And this is what, you never know how good something is until you use it.
Yes.
But what I did was I held it like this and dripped it out.
Wow.
Now, I have rheumatoid arthritis in both hands. In my wrist, I can't lift heavy things, okay? It's very hard for me to grip and lift. But with the Princess, I was able to literally lift a pot of meatballs with sauce and hold this here. What I cook, and I have 3 pieces. No matter what I cook in the Princess, it doesn't stick, it tastes well, it cooks good, you don't have to worry about burning, you don't have to worry about scraping. And you know what? I just moved in a beautiful penthouse condo.
Yes, she did.
And I have a stainless steel stove, and so I keep all my princess wear clean and sitting on my stainless steel stove because it looks pretty.
Yes.
It just looks, who wants to see this? On my stainless steel stove. And some of you may have better wear than this, but I don't think you have wear as good as this, okay, and as pretty as this. I was concerned about the glass. Is the glass going to crack? Is the rubber going to burn? Listen, I sauteed meatballs for an hour and a half in this, no problem, and they were hot too, and nothing ever burned, cracked, or anything. It's not heavy. I can handle it very well. So I called Trina. And I said, Trina, I'm in love with it. I am literally in love. I said, I am literally in love with Princess Wear. And I said, I got to give me another piece. I said, I need another piece. I said, but, you got to wait till income tax or something. And like I said, I just bought a penthouse condo. So she told me, don't worry, Cathy, you can get another piece. And I am going to invest in it. And literally recycle or throw. Let this go. Let it go. And this is a good pod. Don't get it wrong. But compared to the Princess, absolutely not. Absolutely not. The food tastes better. The food cooks better. The pan cleans easy. There's no sticking, no burning. You probably can put honey in here and heat it, and it would not burn. It's very easy to clean. It doesn't overcook. It doesn't overheat. It's easy to handle. With the strainer here, you put it there where the little sprout is right there, and hold it right here. And I didn't even realize that until I was pulling the sauce out.
Wow.
You learn as you go. I didn't know that I could do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, oh God, I gotta strain it and I gotta hold it, like that. But when I looked, I said, oh my goodness, look at that. And I said, why? And so you learn as you. What would I have done with this? What would I have done? What? I got arthritis, guys, okay? That ain't gonna work, So, I'm telling you, I'm not trying to sell. I don't work for Princess. I don't, I'm not being told to do this or, Trina asked me to. When I told her about my, using Princess the other day for the church cook, meatballs, and she said, would you do a testimony? And I said, I sure will, no problem. And if it wasn't no good, believe me, I would tell you.
Yes, she
Don't
would.
buy it. It ain't no good. Okay, it's a rip off. It's not worth it. But I'm telling you straight up, it's really good, and it's not heavy. It's for the quality of the cookware. You would think it would be like heavy, but it's not heavy. I've only used this a couple of times, so you see the bottom still looks good. Yes. It's not, worn or messed up. But look at that. Look at that. And it cleans. You don't have to scrape it to clean it. Look at that. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, and it cooks nice. It cooks well. It heats good. It holds the heat. Where this one. I don't know what this was doing. Burning, okay? But this holds the heat. It does well. So if you are thinking about it, don't worry about the cost. Seriously, because I when she first told me my 3 pieces, how much it was, I was like, oh God, no way I'm going to pay that much for some cookware. I can always use this, But I invested in it, and I'm glad I did. And I told my 20-year-old, I said, I'm so glad I got this because this is the best. It is really, I think it's going to be a lifetime.
Yes.
It's a lifetime deal. I wish I could, supply my whole kitchen with princess cut and make princess wear, and maybe I will. I said, but she offered installments. It was great. I did installment, great, and then I got my wear, and I let it sit for like 6 months because I was afraid to use it. But then finally, when I moved into my condo and got my new stainless steel stove, and I said, I'm not gonna put no raggedy stuff on my stove, put my princess wear in there and started using it. Then I saw the advantage to paying for it.
Yes.
And I don't regret one dime of paying for the princess wear, because it's like anything else. You can buy a cheap cubic zirconia and fake it all you want. It's not any good, okay? But if you buy a diamond and have to pay a little extra more, you got the real thing. It's going to shine beautifully. It's going to reflect light gorgeously. CZs won't. So do you want to pay $30 for a CZ or $300, or just use that as an allegory?
Yes.
$300 for a real diamond.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. A big difference. So I was glad, and when did I get this? From you. It was back in
March.
March.
Might have been March.
And here it is October, and I'm just now using it, and it's okay. It's okay. And now I'm just now starting to see the diamond. Literally, the diamond. I'm starting to see, this is a diamond. This is a CZ. Or broken glass, or some of it's just glass. But this I'm throwing away. And like Trina said, just get rid of that. And I said, she's right. I gotta let it go and start, doing this here. So thank you for this time. Thank you for this video. I know I was talking kind of fast.
That's fine.
I hope you consider it. Do it piece at a time. Do like I did, get, 3 pieces here, maybe 1 piece there. Do whatever you can do, but don't worry about the cost, because I'm telling you, if you cook and you cook for large numbers or even small numbers, I guarantee you, your food is going to be off the chain when it comes out of this princess cut. It's going to be really, really good. And you can do the test like I did.
Yes.
Taste it out of this pot. Taste it out of this pot, and you will taste the difference in the food. So thank you again, and love you. Peace.
Thank you so much, Cathy, for being with us today. I do have a free gift for you. As I told everybody, if you do sit with me, you get a free gift.
I'll get it.
Let's do this. Here we go.
Thank you.
All right, so Cathy gets a free gift. Yes, I want you to open it for doing her testimonial today.
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to get some more pieces, homie.
Yes.
I told you that.
So we love to give out free. So for those of you who do have our products, if you will do a testimonial, we will definitely give you a free gift with our beautiful Princess House products.
Let me get a knife.
Yeah, we need a knife.
But in the meantime, wait a minute. While I'm getting a knife, show my stove and my princess on my stove.
Oh yeah, she has all her stuff on her stove. Okay, we're in her new condo. This is her stove with her princess house. That's all that can go on top of this new stove is princess house.
Yep. Isn't that nice? I love it. It looks beautiful.
Beautiful.
It really looks nice.
Absolutely beautiful.
And it's not only a cookware, but it's a displayware.
Yes.
It's not some ugly pot sitting on your stove. Come on, guys. We got to get better than that, right? It's a beautiful wear.
Yes.
I told you I had arthritis, so
That's fine.
bear with me. Oh, and the other thing, remember I got the mugs.
Yes. She got her mugs with
wow.
free credits.
This is gorgeous.
Oh, look what she did.
My goodness, look.
Beautiful.
Wow, I can put my iced tea in here.
Yes, grande
my lemonade.
glasses.
Yes.
Yep.
Beautiful.
So thank you so much. That is your free gift.
And it matches my wear.
Yes, it does. That's our
Is it
Princess
the logo?
Heritage pattern. Yes, we actually have
wow.
a pattern on that.
This is very nice.
Very beautiful.
Oh, I can sit this on my table.
Yeah.
Thank you, Katrina.
Thank you so much, Cathy, for letting me spend this time with you.
Yeah.
And hopefully everyone who sees this video will enjoy it.
Oh,
Say
I'm sure.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.